It was the summer I was 16, young, a football lanebacker, and with a thirst of adventure. It all started after summer camp. Instead of returning in the camp's transport, I came up with the great idea to return home hitchhiking. I discreetly got off the bus without anyone noticing. I told some friends that I was going to hitchhike. The main reason for this crazy idea was influenced by my dad. Well, not exactly. He had told me that when he was young, he used to hitchhike to visit his mom who lived 4 hours away, from Mexico to Acapulco. But it was other times, not like now. And because he was my greatest role model, I thought it was the greatest idea to ever exist. But in the way, I had many trials. I first walked about 3 hours from the camp until I was able to get a ride. I swear it was the hottest day of the year, or so I thought, because 1, I didn't have any water. I was extremely tired from carrying around my luggage from camp, sleeping bag, and everything. Then, I reached a place where a man had a small store that sold sodas. Since I didn't have any money, but I had a clenching feeling of thirst, I exchanged my fishing hooks and camping gear for some sodas. I walked 2 hours more until finding a ride to another city. About 4 hours away, but I was at the back of a pickup with my only companion, a small street dog. The man, along with his family, stopped at a taco place to take a break. They then offered me another soda and delicious Mexican tacos as well, sharing them with my furry companion. This man bought me a meal, offered to pay for my bus ride, and gave me advice. I was given the chance to return safe and sound from this taco stand to Chihuahua, where my home is. But I wasn't satisfied. I still wanted more and more adventure and more stories to tell my friends when I got back. So, I kept on going until I found another ride. My second to last ride was 2 men, excited after they had just sold a large amount of their agricultural produce and were on their way home to celebrate. Talking was the only thing we could do, literally, and I mean lots of it. We had so much in common, and I told them I wanted to study agronomy and live in the fields. Once we were close to my city, they had to reroute. So I looked for another car, said goodbye, and hopped on. Within the hour, I was on my way home, finally. But luckily, it wasn't nightfall, and I could return home safe and sound, only to enter the house with a huge cluster of screams and cries, as well as so much drama. My dad with his life lessons and everything, and my mom hugging me, literally like choking me to death by her hugs. But I definitely learned my lesson. This man, along with the rest of the 3 rides that showed me a very valuable lesson. A lesson about trust and distrust, looks and appearances. They taught me that there are many adventures in life, but that every adventure comes with its own risks. I was a dreamy 16-year-old looking for adventure, and I got way more than what I bargained for. These valuable lessons made me realize that I can't expose myself to so much danger. Not when I want to grow up and raise a family.